What's good YouTube, welcome to my channel, Lars and Conditioning. Today I want to cover density training, or density sets as you can also call it. What this really refers to is that you set a certain amount of time on the clock, and then you basically run up the clock. The way that you're going to do this is you want to take a weight that you can perform for typically 12 reps, 10 can also work, and then you do half of that. So this is not going to be strength specific at all. We don't want you to take a weight that you can only do for 4 and then do 2 and then rest 30 seconds and then go again until you've run the clock. We don't want to do that. Strength training is a different beast, so we wanted to do with more hypertrophy focused training and with also bursting through your work capacity limits. Density training can be extremely good for this. If you have a work capacity that isn't all that great, but for whatever reason you either want or you potentially need to crank it up, density training can really help you with this. And it can be extremely taxing. But the upside is also that if you would normally do 3 or 4 sets and you do, let's say, 12 reps and you do 3 sets, that's 36 reps, and you rest 3 or 4 minutes in between. If you can then confine 5 minutes and then perform the same number of reps or potentially even more in the same time frame, then you will ultimately get the same amount of stimulus, but you're going to get it a lot faster. And your work capacity will get taxed because your capacity to work within a time frame gets taxed. This is what refers to as work capacity and also your total workload. So over time, you're going to actually increase the number of reps that you can perform in this time frame. Now, when it comes to progression with density training, typically we're going to have a few different variables. One of them is if you can perform 36 reps with your normal 12 rep for 3 sets of 3, or 3 sets of 12, sorry. If you do that and you can perform that, and you shouldn't go up in weight just yet. We actually want you to get your reps a bit higher. Reason being is, with density training, it becomes disproportionately more difficult to keep performing the same kind of effort, really. So we want you to be 20 or 30% above that. So if you can do 36 reps, we preferably want you to be somewhere in the ballpark of 42 to 47 reps in the 5 minutes. And that is a lot of reps, and you're going to be really keep your nail on the head when you do it. You can also set 10 minutes aside if you want further work capacity enhancements. But this is something that you can use extremely well, both to increase your hypertrophy and also to challenge your work capacity for those who actually want to do such a thing. And I would not advise you do this on any big movements. So no squats, no deadlift, no bench press, no overhead, no barbell rows. You can do it on a seated row. I would overall recommend that you do this on more stable and easy accessible exercises. Thanks for watching. Lars Conditioning signing out.